Hello. Today we'll be talking about these 6 pops from Now, similar to the last video, we'll be running through it, some clips, some references, and then some rambling at the end. You know how it is. But yeah, let's get into it. First we have, and it is Omni-Man. This is his Thraxa suit. He's like when he was like the emperor of it, or king, I can't really remember.
Look, I made a mistake.
A mistake?
Yes.
But it was after he tried to throw himself into a black hole.
When I am on the...
Yeah, he was just lost. They were just there to inspire him. Then he has a quote on here that says,
Why do I care about them? They were weak, short-lived, barely a species. They shouldn't matter to me.
That doesn't mean they should die.
You don't understand! I'm not supposed to feel this way! How is this better?
This is how you should have felt on Earth.
but what's funny about this pop is if you look at the picture on the box and then the actual figure, they look a little bit different, which I don't really mind because it really, like, I feel like it has more emotion behind it. And yeah, it's just his eyebrows are a lot like flatter and not looking that angry, but he's like looking like he's saying that quote basically. But I don't know if that was intentional or I don't know, but I really like it. When I first saw it, I'm like, wait, is this like a misprint or no? But I was wrong. Now we have Rexplode, and this is the common version in his classic suit, but I really like his suit. It's a lot more different. Like, again, the eyebrows on this figure compared to the Chase, I feel like are... And then he has this quote, which says,
Hey, kids! Boy, did you pick the wrong day to steal a timeless piece of America's history. Well, not that there's a right day, but you know what I mean. We're gonna kick your ass now.
these 2 guys, they come from the future to steal the Declaration of Independence to... I think it was like a certain ink or something in the Declaration of Independence to like kill the immortal like in the future. And Rexplode and Invincible happen to be on the scene. But I just like that they have a classic suit, and if I could, I would put them with Invincible and then Adam Eve, just classic, you know. So I think they would look good all together, and I wish that we could get more figures like this besides Invincible and Omni-Man. Then we have the Rexplode Chase. Now this is from the fight with the Lizard League that he had, and he shouldn't have survived that bullet. I'm gonna be honest, but he did, and it was such an amazing scene, and I'm so happy that they made a chase of this. And this is probably one of the best chases I've probably ever seen. And then here's the quote that it says,
Look! I'm trying to give you the finger right now, and I can't.
Oh man, that's your favorite finger.
It's my favorite finger!
It's his favorite finger, Cecil.
this is from when he is talking to Cecil before he goes to the place where the guys are from the future and stuff. I just talked about that. But like usually I only have like probably like 2 chases, I think, and they're just like helmet swaps basically. But this one's like basically a whole different mold, but it's the same pose kind of, but it's just totally different. Bullet on the back, it actually shows like all the way through, which I think that is a pretty cool detail, and you would have to take it out of the box to go see it. Then we have and he finally got a pop. I said this about this like last video about how they should make other ones. I'm just glad we got it, even though it's just a bloody version, not like a classic suit version. What they could have done for the chase if they really want to go crazy, but this was a Funko Shop exclusive. Here's a quote.
Finish high school, I guess.
Oh, all right, good. Sounds good. What is high school?
They should have done the season 1 look, and then I don't know, maybe that for the chase, or they could do this one as the chase, but I don't know, that they could have done so much more. But I'm just happy we got Alan, and I'm really happy they're finally expanding the Invincible universe. Just more characters. I need more. I need it. I need all the characters. I need them all. I need them all. Now we have Battle Beast, and this one is kind of interesting to me because this actually isn't from the TV show. This is actually like a comics version, and I really hope they do more like this. I wish they did like the Star Wars one, like maybe they could do like a different paint job maybe, but that would be so cool if they did that. But I would love for them to do more like this, and this was actually a kind of pricey pop if I wanted to get the chase. But if you look at the flap, there's actually no quote on here, and I really wish they did, because there's a lot of lines that I love that Battle Beast says, and you could tell he's just gonna, like, any moment he's just gonna start tweaking over some battle and start talking about some.
At long last, my thirst for battle can be satiated.
Forgive him, he's a fan. He's been really wanting to meet you guys.
But this pop is cool. I'm really happy to get Battle Beast. Again, I'm really happy that they're adding more characters. Now we have the chase for Battle Beast, and this one is not as good as the Rex one, but it's still gonna probably be worth more. But I don't really care about the worth, really, but, well, I care a little bit, but you know. And this one also does not have a quote, but it's still cool seeing all the blood. I feel like it works, and I love that it's like on his mouth because he's very questionable. Yes. But he likes his battles, and yeah, you could tell he had a in his case, I would say a bad battle because he's still alive, because he wants a worthy opponent to kill him. Yeah, but that was all the Funko Pops that we have, and
oh, how unfortunate.
Wait, is that
oh, how unfortunate. I'm gonna
JJ?
do a sneaky thing and throw a new contender in the ring.
Oh, we got U2s. We got U2s. I think these are like from like season 2 or something, but finally we have Mark. And I don't know why Funko didn't make a Mark, but yeah. The first one we have is Omni-Man in This is the train scene, and here's a quote.
Maybe this time you'll learn.
And this is when he was like holding his head in front of the train, and then he's like, and then there's a quote at the top.
You don't seem to understand. Earth isn't yours to conquer.
And this is when like he's in the Flaxen dimension, which I don't know what this has to do with the train scene, but I just feel like they just wanted to do that. But there could have been something else there, but it's still a good line, and I really love Tom Tom. Kids laying around, just tell them it's like ketchup, and just a father and their kid just bonding, and if they're older, then look away, don't look at the screen, don't look. Then we have Battle Torn. There's a quote right here which says,
got you. I've got you.
He was holding Powerplex's like family member, and he's like, "I got you." And then there's this other one that says,
This is my home, and I won't let you destroy it.
this is from the finale, and it's not exactly at Chicago, but it might be like in the sky maybe, but I don't know. They like flew around so much during that battle. And then there's this other line where he says,
How much school am I really gonna miss? I can zip up to Mars and be back tomorrow.
The fact that you don't know how far away Mars is exactly why you shouldn't be missing school.
It's a 2-week mission.
2 weeks? Dad's right. I'm not ready.
yeah, but I'm just glad they can include a base. U2's is actually like really high quality. Then we have Battle Torn Omni-Man, which this one I really think they could have maybe moved him like a different direction, maybe facing the plastic, but I could only see his cape. Like, I don't know why they chose to do that. But you could see the guy that he was fighting on Flaxa in the background. Honestly glad he didn't get a U2's, but it's cool to see him mentioned right here. Here's a quote.
By now, Viltrum knows I've left my post. They'll track me.
And then this other quote.
You're fighting like you're on Earth. This is different. Stop holding back, or you're gonna get us both killed.
But comparing the Omni-Man from Funko and the Omni-Man from U2's, you could tell who had more thought into this. And like, it's way more better, and a lot, like, it's a lot more limited too, as well. But I just feel like Funko could have done so much better, and U2's is wow. But I think this is inspired from the iconic comic panel where the fight basically takes up 2 pages, and Mark and Omni-Man are fighting the 2 Viltrumites, and yeah. That's why I believe that Mark is not from the Season 1 Mark of the Battle of Chicago. Now this Battle Beast one is... I think they had to short him a little bit, but honestly, I'm fine with it. And it's a really good figure, and he already has blood and stuff. This is from the prison one, and here's a quote that says,
Long have I waited for such a worthy challenge.
and then here's another quote.
And if this conflict brings about the end of my life...
And this prison scene really made me really like Battle Beast.
Yes!
I know it was just his return since he was working for Machine Head.
I know where your family lives, and that means you work for me.
But he had a lot of funny moments in the prison breakout. And then here's another quote.
I will savor it all the more.
And I know this one's from later, but it would be cool if they made one with this weapon. But this is still a really cool U2's. But yeah, here is all of them all together. They look really good and very vibrant. And this really upgrades my display. I love U2's. I love Alan. I love all of them. And then here is it all together on display and how I will be keeping them. But I want to take a moment and ramble on what else they could do. And I don't know what it is, but they really do not like Angstrom.
Make them see Invincible! Make them fear Invincible! Make them hate!
Like, I don't understand why they won't make any merch of Angstrom. Like, I think the Green Portals and multiverse stuff is super cool, even though it's like overdone nowadays.
Multiverse thing. It's not great. It's just been miss after miss after miss. Look, the Wizard of Oz did the multiverse first, and they did it best. The gays knew it, but we didn't listen.
But the Invincible War is so good, and hopefully for the next season pops or U2's, they could do something. I really just want Sinister Mark as well. He's so cold.
Oh, poor Angstrom. You actually thought you could hide from me? My God. Look at you. Pathetic. You're making me feel bad, man.
But even though it was a missed opportunity to give us another pop moment like the other one because they know that's sold. Like, they know it, and it's such a good pop. And they could have done Angstrom and Invincible for the season 2 finale. I don't know why they didn't do that.
I'll never let anyone ever hurt my family! I thought you were...
Open that shit up, yeah, my feet.
I thought you were stronger.
But I really hope they make a few characters like an actual Mark Grayson or Debbie, and we especially need Oliver.
But I fought all those Invincibles wearing it. I fought Conquest.
And I would still love a Cecil.
But we're still on the same side. We're still trying to save lives. And we're still the good guys.
And I'm not going to call him Donald this episode. Cecil or Mr. No Neck. Because I really feel like he redeemed himself in my eyes. I like Donald now. He's cool. But Cecil. Cecil is not getting off the hook after that Conquest stuff. Spoilers, sorry. I would also love a Paul.
Oh, it was nothing. Family spaghetti recipe. Easy to work on.
Paul is so goated. I would love a Funko Pop of him, or I don't think they would ever do this, but maybe a U2's. And I would really love almost all the Guardians of the Globe. Old or new Guardians of the Globe. Except Immortal.
We're glad to have you back, Immortal. No. No, I'm done. I've given this world enough. You guys are
We all know why. I would also love for Funko to do a Biddy Pop kind of thing. I know Biddy Pops aren't always the coolest thing, but it really elevates the display, and anything Invincible I would probably buy from Funko or U2's. Just not the pins. I don't think I would use those pins. But I hope you guys enjoy today's video, and I'm sorry I haven't posted in a year, and it's just been so hard getting all these figures together and putting this video together, but I hope you guys enjoyed and watching it as much as I did making it and displaying it. Goodbye.
All right. Feeling better now?
No! I heard you that night at home with Mom.
What are you talking about?
I was upstairs. You said you didn't love my other mom, my real mom, that she was fake.
I didn't mean for you to hear that.
Am I a mistake too?
That's not what Oliver...
I wanted to be a mistake like you. Like the steak man. I even wore your stupid symbol, but then you came home to find Mark and didn't even bother to see me. You don't care about me. Never did.
You're right, Oliver. I haven't been take to you. But I'm trying to do better. To be take. It's harder than I thought.